Hello everybody and welcome back to Library Group, where I just got done reorganizing my characters so that instead of having like a different gear divided among instead of having like all kinds of different gear and pages divided among all 5 teams, I thought I'd go into the next session with just this being my main primary group, attack group, and deal the most damage with the best stuff, with this team playing in a backup team in case the first team goes down. But anyway, I'll be putting how this works I'll be putting this to the test when I go into this next group here. Oh no, this won't do. But ma'am, we don't have any cash left to offer you. You're out of money. Then you shouldn't have asked for more protection from us. No. But the outside is covered in fog. We don't know what's out there. We'll get killed. We aren't safe here either. Or thugs could break here in at any moment. Oh, give me a break. This life must be too in great heads to get where you stand right now. I thought that maybe we could expect better from the household with the highest income around here. Deo, shall we cut one off? Please do. These people will have to become accustomed to the rules of the back streets soon enough. Hey, consider this a free lesson for you. We could take one arm from each. Please have mercy on us. You can't be such heartless people. Oh. And did you spare any mercy for us while in the back streets covered in filth and blood? No, you simply spectated our suffering for the comfort of the nest, did you not? It's rather infuriating now that I think about it. Yang, let us take an eye from them as well. Yes, dame. Got your arms first. We didn't ask for this. You people came into our house all of a sudden and threatened us to pay protection money. So, have we kept you safe or not? I'm pretty sure took care of all the bad guys trying to get here. No, it's a protection racket is still extortion. And because you're not giving them the choice to decline. You're forcing them to take your service, and you're forcing them to pay up for it under the threat of bodily harm if they don't pay. And when they run out of money and can't pay you, look what's happening. You're gutting them for it. That's kind of extortion because you're not really giving them the choice. And I'm not talking like denying them the choice in the sense of like you're threatening to leave them at the mercy of other threats. You are the main threat. They're paying to be protected from you. Pay us money and we won't hurt you, is what you're saying here. Got your eyes as well. What do we do? How are we going to live now? The nest fell so suddenly. What a bunch of crybabies. We're being quite generous as backstreet businesses go. Don't talk about being generous when, again, you're gutting people. I'm confident that there's a lot of other people that can do a hell of a lot worse. So I do get your point. Don't think I'm missing it, but still. Don't talk generosity when you're chopping people's arms off and stabbing their eyes out. Now, we'll be going then. Please don't forget today's lesson. If you receive something, you should return that favor accordingly. Imagine if it was the ring protecting this area, not us. Dear, the thought alone is terrifying. Oh, and please leave this house by tomorrow. Again, confiscate this apartment deed from these people, will you? You will be visited by much less pleasant next time. You better move out as soon as possible. Now then, we've collected the protection money and our fabric. Shall we go back and pay our due credit? Ah, by the way, Gin, how is the current situation with L-Corp's nest? It's fierce. This is the first time in a long while the thumb and the index has gone a turf war over an area. Everyone wants to be thinking this is the promised estate or something. Same can be said for us, no? On another note, the rusted chains already proved to be an issue, but we've been colliding with blade lineage more often these days. Perhaps we should have a friendly conversation with them before the tension overheats. Really, Wolfman? Grr. Run, dame. What are you? Sup, fellas? Got some gains with your business? She has the head of a dog? A dog in black coat? Are these kinds of surgeries hit with kids these days? Captain, that appears to be the one recently dubbed as Lahur du Loup. Oh, so she's a wolf, not a dog? Still appears to be a little bitch to me. Fine, innit? Laugh while you can. I would have never predicted that this character is female, or a woman, or whatever, if the other characters weren't using female pronouns. The character design... Either I'm blind and I'm bad at telling people's genders here, or the art style just makes it confusing. Let's see, we have around 100 Kirakumo punks here. You speak as if you can take us all on. That's the plan, yeah. Let us teach that pup a lesson. Pah, weak sauce. I could have crushed you like Bugsy before I turned into what I am now. Alright, why don't you gather around and kneel? The dead, well, they can't be helped. That's funny, you called her the bitch and then you get your ass kicked. Who's the real bitch now? What is it you want? Hey, I've got plenty of wants, gal. Wanna have a ton of cash in my hands. Wanna live in a nest for once too. Before any of that, I gotta make some music. Fucking hell, shut your yap already. Whoa, look at their skulls go. Flew right out of the park. Home run. Tell us what you demand from us. Oh, what do we want from you guys? What do we want from you guys? Right, that was the point. First off, the piece of cloth you're carrying, give me that. This new ovo fabric is for the thumb, though. My boss showed interest in that thing. He heard that it's pretty nice cutout cloth. Guess he wants us to suit up for the performance. You must know the consequences of making an enemy of the thumb. The thumb? Pfft, tell him to bring it on. I'm a smash them all. Either this person's really confident, or they're an arrogant person that doesn't know what they're getting into. Which, considering she just kicked their asses collectively, I'm leaning more towards very confident. Because she has some level of skill to back it up, you know? Oh, and take your goons to the library, will ya? The library? Building that has room to be at the center of this nest? Yep, that thing. So, you are after the wealth this line can bring after all. I told you, that's not it. Were her eyes always glowing, or was I just not paying attention? I do want to earn some bucks, but music comes first. But for what reason? Beats me, my boss. No, I mean the orchestrator of someone wants to get rid of all the noisy syndicate. It's like the thumb or the end that we can make some music. It's becoming increasingly obvious that when she says it's music, she's referring to doing her work. Or doing their work. In fancy suits too. And help out the library while we're at it. Help out the library? Shush, gal. Keep your eyes low if you don't want to get dead. Anyway, you guys can take this and head to the library like I said. Go on ahead. Come on, get going already. If you don't use the invitation right now, I'll gladly remove all the bones from your flesh. Let's prepare to go, everyone. Your hands are shaking, Gally. You sure you're alright? Are you mad at me by any chance? No, it's nothing. And one more thing. If you run off without the books in your hands, you're also dead to me. Jeez, talk about a no-win situation. Go do this job right now. Go do this suicide mission right now. If you don't go do it right now, I'll kill you myself. And you better come back. You better come back with a complete and total success. Because if the suicide job doesn't kill you and you come back, you're also going to be in trouble with me. And you don't want to get in trouble with me. Anyway, that was quite intense. Looks like the fingers are all fiercely wrestling for the ownership of the nest that L-Corp once had reigned over. Why would they, though? More real estate means more power. And they all want that power. Ever heard of holdouts? When a wing is broken, its nest collapses and it gradually turns into a slum akin to the back streets. It becomes a lawless land without an owner to uphold anything. Then a bunch of syndicates come rushing in to occupy the land in advance. What happens next? The vacancy in the wings won't stay open forever. When a new wing rises and gets assigned a nest, it can resell that land to the wing. Of course, the wing can choose to hire fixers or others to kick out the force instead, but that's another story. What happened to the feathers living in the nest? Those folk? Well, they're all on their own. Hire a fixer or get evicted to the back streets, or try to join another wing or anything. Just so that wing is no longer a safe haven for its residents. That's typical of the city. If you can't grasp whatever opportunities you find with your own hands, you're bound to fall behind. I wonder what's up with that puppy anyway. That looked like a case of the distortion. Distortion? That's not exactly what I imagined. Indeed, she appears to be highly rational. You call that rational? She seems much more rational than you are, at the very least. This is not meant to be. Where the hell did that bitch head come from? Yeah, first of all, I can tell she is mad from getting her ass kicked. She's like, to me, she's like exactly she gives the impression that she's the exact kind of person that loves giving the orders, but she absolutely despises the idea of being forced to take orders from anyone. Like to the point that she'd practically want to slit her own throat before she's ever forced into a situation where she has to be forced to take orders from someone. And that's why she's so mad. How dare that impudent whelp like her bite at us superior beings? Either this is confirming what I thought, or she's just being racist or something. I don't know. Calm down, Ken. Let's report this to the thumb right after we take care of this. Yes, let us do that. It's ridiculous that some could beat us as Kurokumo clan, a thumb subsidiary, with such disrespect. Here. Although we're in a bad situation, the books listed on this invitation are tempting offers for sure. It seems that the carnival ended up turning into books. And this book is related to the nest of Elcorp too. Greetings, dear guests. How did you manage to collect the books you need the most? Such is the role of the library. This place exudes the smell of blood. And you reek of blood as well, dear guests. Oh my, do we? Let's hit up a bathhouse for a warm one once we finish this. Good idea. There's nothing like a good bath to blow off some steam on a bad day. Drinks are on me. Are there even any bathhouse or pubs left in Corp's Nest anyway? That's a fair point. We have so much to report and take care of, so much to think about. Are you done with your chit-chats now? How pushy. Now then, shall we head inside? May you find your book in this place. Always sending a squad of goons to do the dirty work ahead. Okay, what's he doing? 2 to 7. Okay, I got 3, so... Wait, I just noticed I'm using my backup team first instead of using my primary team that I hit in. Whatever. Also, believe that she survived this long with so much health, but that's not going to stay relevant long. Just completely massacred. Gotta be careful with this attack. Gotta be careful of the 3 to 9 too. Oh yeah, they're kind of better off compared to like what I've got at the moment. That's just gonna make it all the better when I tear them apart. When I'm hopefully able to tear them down. Oh, and take their gear. I'm getting a little ahead of myself on the assumption that I have already won. Goodbye, that character. almost feels like she's pulling a third turn out of nowhere. Like she's the first person to move. It almost seems like she takes a second and turn in the middle of it all between her two other guys, and then she takes a third one at the end. Third attack at the end. I really thought I'd be able to get some kind of advantage because I went in full strength team, but I guess the plan has changed. Anyway, let's get it. Could have avoided dying a dog's death like this. Only that bitch had to interfere with our business. No way we're being overpowered by these scumbags. Okay, I'm going to do that. almost like he's getting butthurt over this person, so he keeps on targeting him. Got him! Barely held out, but got him! Jeez, that was closer than I thought. Will probably get even more guests trying to take over L Corp's nest. You always say that. Is there any real difference? You heard what that doghead said? Now we have the thumb, the index, and whatever third party she belongs to. Doesn't sound like a random run-of-the-mill syndicate, seeing how she talked to the member with a finger with so much confidence. It seems like it's not just the main syndicates that have incentives to be involved in a turf war like this. The smaller syndicates are meddling in so willingly. Well, basically, whatever goods the heads take interest in are naturally going to attract the attention of those below them. The thumb or the index probably won't take direction. I keep saying direction. Won't take action for now, but their subordinates are nothing to sneeze at. Grabbing their attention might be beneficial for the library's wealth of info. It's going to be tough for us to stop them if we escalate things any further from here. I just hope the other fingers stay out of this. Things would get out of hand otherwise. Is that a joke? The fingers, the thumb, the index getting out of hand when the entire thing is a hand reference or a hand theme? I'm fine with it as long as the results benefit us. It's just the one act. Oh, Urban Plague, and it looks like a germ. Wait, hold on. Why? Jeez. I know this is on the shorter end, but I think I'm gonna end this off for now. But that would probably be as good of a stopping point as it. Yeah, as opposed to the next time we could just do. I can probably prep my characters as necessary in between the episode, which or so, and now will probably be the best starting point because if each one's going to be like 2 or 3 different parts. If each one's going to be like at least 2 different parts, then now would probably be the best stopping point. And as opposed to finish, instead of doing a trend of like finishing one up and then starting halfway through another before starting halfway through another before or ending halfway through that. Anyway, I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for watching. Comments are always appreciated. And as always, one last thing, is it worth turning the voices back on and or so, just like having the actual dialogue? Because if the characters are going to be like, if I turn the voice acting back on, I'm not going to be reading the subtitles myself anymore. So, do you guys want me to turn the voices back on, or are you okay with me reading it? Because honestly, I don't care either way, but I just want to hear your general feedback on that. Because it might lead to less gender confusion in the future, but I don't know. That's why I don't know either way, so that's why I'm asking. But either way, comments are always appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, we'll see you guys around.